April 2nd, 2026. That's when every SharePoint add-in stops working. And if you haven't started planning your migration yet, you're running out of time. Here's the thing, this isn't a soft deadline. Microsoft isn't giving extensions. On April 2nd, your add-ins just stop. No warning, no fallback. They're gone. And if your business depends on them, that's a problem. First, you need to know what you actually have. Most admins don't, so let's find them. Go to your SharePoint Admin Center, hit More Features, look for Apps, and click Open. That takes you to the Manage Apps page. Mine's empty, which actually means this tenant is already clean. If yours has add-ins, they'll show up right here. And that list is exactly what you need to start working through. But here's the thing. If you've got a large organization, this manual approach takes forever. There's a better way. Microsoft has a free tool called the Microsoft 365 Assessment Tool. It's part of the PnP CLI. Grab it from GitHub, run it, and it scans your entire tenant automatically. You get a full report of every add-in, where it's installed, and how it's being used. This is what I'd do if I were managing a large environment. Once you've got your list, sort what you found into two groups: business-critical add-ins and nice-to-have add-ins. Business-critical ones need immediate attention. The others, you can probably let them go or find replacements over time. Now figure out what each add-in actually does. That tells you what to replace it with. If it's handling forms or workflows, you're looking at Power Apps or Power Automate. If it's doing back-end integrations, Azure Functions or Logic Apps are your answer. If it's doing complex SharePoint customization, SharePoint Framework, SPFx, is the modern standard. If you're using third-party marketplace add-ins, contact the vendor. Ask them directly about their migration timeline. Some vendors are already building modern replacements. Others aren't. You need to know which camp yours falls into. Start building or getting your replacements built now. Don't wait until March. SPFx web parts and extensions are not affected by this retirement. They're the future of SharePoint customization. If you're migrating from an old add-in, SPFx is usually the target. Test everything in a dev or test environment before you touch production. You don't want April 2nd to be the day you discover your replacement doesn't work. Finally, communicate to your users. Tell them what's changing, when it's changing, and what the new experience looks like. Bad surprises kill adoption. Good communication doesn't. Quick note if you're on a hybrid setup. This retirement only applies to SharePoint Online. On-premises environments keep running add-ins past April 2nd. But if any part of your environment is in the cloud, the deadline applies there. And one more thing worth knowing. When April 2nd hits, there's no error message, no warning from Microsoft. Users just hit a blank section or a broken page with no explanation. That's exactly why the communication step matters. Your users need to know before it happens, not after. Bottom line, audit your add-ins now. Figure out what's critical, plan your migrations, and build your replacements. Don't wait for April 1st. If this helped, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.